Good morning, hello, and welcome back. So this morning, let's talk about espresso. Okay, I know a lot of you ask me, what good espresso tastes like, and my answer is pretty simple. You know what? When you taste it, you know. Okay, so it's not like because it comes to taste is very subjective. But here's a big but. I never taste good espresso from store-bought. Okay, so that's the fact. I cannot find good espresso from store-bought coffee. So the fact is, you can make espresso from pretty much every coffee. You can, you can pour from what, light roast, dark roast. Does make any difference? Okay, there's no such thing as the espresso coffee. You know, there's no. I mean, each coffee roaster has their own house blend. They usually say, hey, this is my house espresso blend, and then but there's no such thing as a quote unquote espresso coffee. So if you like the light coffee, you can definitely pour the shot as well. But I mean, usually if you go to like coffee shop, the blend is more from like South America perhaps, very crema, earthy, chocolatey, and also give you that wonderful crema as well. Not the crema, but very rich color. Okay, so whenever you watch like Instagram or YouTube channel, you see beautiful shot of espresso. Most likely they're most likely medium to darker roast. Okay, definitely not light roast for sure. Whenever you pull the shot from light roast, that looks terrible, but tastes good, but looks not as appealing as the medium to dark roast. So this morning, let's pull the shot, okay? So this is the medium roast from Breville, from Good Brothers Coffee. So this is Breville. I've been using it for the last couple of months. I mean, it comes to making my milk-based drink, I like it a lot, okay? Great tasting notes. Tasting note is chocolate. Hold on, let me take a look at this one. Chocolate and brown sugar, okay? So, I mean, that's kind of like typical. I mean, if you go to like any cafe there, they're going to pull the shot. More like, again, medium to darker roast, very robust, very earthy. But let's find out. Okay, so I'm going to pull the shot. I'm going to explain to you what I'm tasting. And then I'm going to kind of, let's talk about it. So this is a great thing about the live streaming is, especially live chat. I'm share with us your experience as well on the live chat room, or if you're watching it after live, just let me know what, tell us about what is your best espresso you ever had. You was a cafe or you was at home? Yeah, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. For me, I'm still finding it. Okay, I have not find the shot that just like mind blowing. Okay. And I have some couple like geisha, very light roast. I made an espresso. It's pretty good. Okay, it's really good. But I'm looking for like medium to dark. Someone told me a long time ago, years ago, and this gentleman told me, I had the best espresso in Italy. Okay, tastes like chocolate. They are so sweet and chocolate. So, I mean, ever since then, I've been looking for that, that experience. The fact is I have not found it yet. So again, am I going to find it today? Most likely not. I mean, this is pretty good coffee, but I'm looking for that coffee, very exceptional coffee. But I already measured out 18 gram here. I'm planning on use, okay, so I'm using, comes to equipment. I'm using the, so this is the Barista Pro. I'm not gonna use my separate grinder. I'm just gonna use my built-in grinder. That's it, okay? That's, if you're watching my channel, most likely you have Barista Espresso Pro. Very entry-level home coffee machine at home. So, I mean, is that good enough to pull the gray shot? I think so, okay? I think so. And I usually use a puck paper on my coffee. I got some paper here. Just call it a photo paper or puck paper. I'm not going to do that for this time, okay? Because I want to experience the whole coffee experience. So I'm just going to wipe it clean. And comes to Pro, if you have Pro, there is no way to warm up your machine. So do the couple dummy shots. Okay. I got my 3D dosing funnel. All right. Okay. And I like to tap it in the end. Tap like this, get all the coffee grinds out. And again, I'm doing the single dose method. I'm doing the single dose method as well. What else? If you're curious about my grinder setting, my grinder setting is at number 6. Okay. And then my internal grinder setting at number 6 as well. I think it's 6 and 6. And if you are curious about the grinder setting, how to adjust it, I have a video on that. So make sure to check it out. All right. So at this point, since I'm using the bottomless portafilter, definitely I like to use my WDT tools. People ask me, what is this? Okay, WDT means it's called Wise Distribution Technique. All right. So kind of like this person come up with this using the needle. So this is acupuncture needle made from 3D print. Okay. I think this is John Kim designed it. And again, there's no, I mean, I wish there's a perfect technique for this, but I have not found it yet. So what I like to do is I like to kind of like go work way from bottom to top, okay? Kind of like bottom to top. Start from the bottom and slowly go to the top. And from the comes the top, I'm just kind of like rake it. Make sure get rid of all the clumps there. Make sure get rid of all the clumps. All right. Okay, from here. I mean, it looks pretty good. There's not a whole lot of clumps. I'm just going to do the quick distribution. Okay, hold on. You know what? Let me show you my tamping station. So this is my tamping station. I'm just gonna do quick distribution here. Looks pretty clean, okay? And then, okay, so as you can see, pretty clean cut. And then just do the, I'm just gonna use my temper. Comes to the temp, just go down straight, okay? Pressure, don't worry about the pressure, just be consistent every time. All right. So now we are good to go. I'm just gonna heat up my shot glass. You know, let's use a clear one. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's use a clear glass. So you get to see the crema and yeah. Just gonna lock it in. So now we need to talk about the ratio. Okay. So I got 18 gram going in. Comes to ratio is all depend on your taste. Okay. All depend on your taste. I know some people like 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5, or 1 to 3. Personally, I like to be around like between like 2 and 5, 1 to 2 and 1 to 2.5. So 18 gram in, between 36 and like 40 gram out. Okay, so that's my recipe there. Okay. If everything goes right, you're gonna have a nice clean shot, okay? Not a whole lot of channeling. Here we go. Got a little channeling going on there, and now they'll come together nicely. Very nice. I'm gonna stop at about 35 gram and go all the way to 30, about 39 gram. Bingo. Not bad for first time. So you're gonna have a good dark. People say like tiger stripes. They talk about it a lot. I mean, this is fantastic shot. Okay, has a lots of crema on the top. The fact is, I'm not a big fan of crema because crema tastes very bitter, but it looks really nice though. Okay, looks fantastic. Let's give it a try. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you what that espresso tastes like. So again, so this is a Breville. So looking for the tasting note, chocolate and brown sugar. Okay, so that's what I'm going after. The fact is, I mean, if you buy like specialty coffee from a local roaster, they usually tell you the tasting notes. Okay, they usually tell you the tasting note that there's something you should. Okay, you should taste. Smells. Smells like very dark chocolate there. And just make sure mix it well. Mix that crema. Make sure blend in nicely. Okay. Here we go, guys. Happy Friday. Man, I don't know about you guys. Today is going to be another hot day. It's about 9:25 in the morning. It's already 100 degree. Okay, 100 degree there. Here you go. Cheers. Dark chocolate for sure. Yeah, I can taste the brown sugar. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bitter or sour. So one of you trying to taste your first espresso, keep it simple. Okay, keep it simple. Make sure, is that bitter or sour? I mean, especially bitter and sour. I mean, that's something you guys can identify pretty quickly. Okay, so find out what is your shot, bitter or sour, and then start thinking about the aftertaste. Right now, I can taste this dark chocolate. Okay, by the way, I'm looking for milk chocolate on my coffee. So I mean, that's what I want. But this is very dark chocolate there. Very aftertaste. Yeah, kind of like whenever you eat dark chocolate, they have that very that aftertaste from dark chocolate. So that's what I'm tasting. Brown sugar, I taste that in the beginning. And so I mean, I can actually taste in the beginning for brown sugar. Yeah. So again, so if you guys want to try some, if you are tired of kind of like, I mean, I cannot get the good tasting espresso, which means now you're ready for kind of like local coffee shop perhaps. Definitely check out the local coffee shop for sure. And before you start buying a expensive coffee from local coffee shop, make sure learn how to dial it in properly, okay? If not, you're gonna waste a lot of money on good coffee. That's what I did. I think that's the reason why I started this channel, because I waste so much coffee in the beginning. You know what? I think I'm gonna make a video about this. So anyway, just make sure get a big bag of Costco coffee. If you're brand new to the machine, right? Make sure start with a big bag of Costco coffee and practice. And then you should, I mean, once you start learn how to dial in your coffee, most likely maybe two, 3 at the most, you attempt to dial in that coffee after you learn how to do it. So, I mean, like this coffee right here, I mean, the first try, we got lucky, okay? But, I mean, if not, I mean, second time. So, again, so you don't want to waste too much coffee. So, I mean, that's my recommendation. I know a lot of you watching this just bought this coffee machine recently. I know some of my Instagram viewer just purchased the Pro. Actually, no, YouTube viewer purchased the Pro yesterday. So do not get discouraged. Again, buy big bag of Costco coffee beans and start practice dialed in. All right, anyway, I'm gonna look at your live question from the live chat. I mean, that's what we do every morning. We just kind of like kick back, make some coffee, hang out. Hold on, I'm put my reading glasses on. Let's see here. We got Rapo is on. Yep. Rapo likes the light roast Ethiopia. Yeah, and the Ethiopia is very. I love it. Okay, I love that fruity and bright. If you dialed in just right, they're fantastic. Okay. And Peter has a Gaza Classic Pro. Skeleton Media. He doesn't have a coffee machine. Okay, that's fine. I know he has the Flair Pro though. Okay. Shout out to Chuck there. All right, and let's see here. We have, goodness, I cannot pronounce the name. Klein something. Got Peter. Yep, Peter says small price for, yep, price for pay. Oh, Rockwell has a Flair 58. Okay. You know, maybe we should talk about the Flair products coming days. Okay. All right, let's see who else. We got the Rolo. Shout out to Rolo. Ran is on this morning as well. We got the Peter. Let's see here. We have Lion's Pride. We got Jack. Jack has the Sylvia. And then we have another person has the Gaza Collects Pro. I mean, that's the actually. If I'm going to recommend 3 machines, it's going to be Bravo. Okay. If you have family members that enjoys milk-based drink, I definitely recommend the Bravo Barista Pro. Okay. Or Express, depend on the price, the sales price. But if you are really enjoys the kind of like good black coffee, like espresso, if you don't want to spend too much money, go with the Gaza Classic Pro. Okay, they are very good price for the entry level there. And if you have extra money, go with the Sylvia, Rancheria Sylvia. That's like everything sub $1,000 range. Okay. They're also a great coffee machine to play with. I think that's the 3 machines I like to recommend. But especially if you have a kids at home that likes to make hot chocolate or, you know, I mean, I just go with Bravo products. I mean, they're easy to clean. All the family can use it. Yeah. Let's see here. We have, I'm gonna look at some more questions. Shout out to Florian. And they've got Rhythm. Okay, so big day tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to be taking my Specialita Mignon to my shop today, Eureka's Mignon, and then we're gonna dial in this one. And then tomorrow morning, I don't know what time. I think about this time, like 9 or 10. It's gonna be at my shop. So we are going to comparing 4 different grinders. Okay, at the same time. EK43, Lagon P64. DF64 and Mignon 0, okay, 4. And then we've been dialing all this week. So if you have missed it, if you guys are curious about it, check out my other videos as well. It's gonna be fun. Okay, we are using the same coffee beans for all 4 different coffee grinders. So I'm gonna find out, you know, which one I like to taste the most. Okay, should be a lot of fun. Let's see here. I think we have our marker. Hold on. So we have less marker. So all you guys a new machine here. I am with 40 years old Gaza. I mean, again, I mean, like Rancheria Sylvia or Gaza Classic, those machines last a long time. Man, my second or third machine, I used to have 2 Rancheria Sylvia before I upgrade to other machines, but they're a very simple machine, and man, you cannot break those machines. It's very tricky to use it, but once you get it down, you're gonna have for a lifetime. Okay, you're gonna have for a lifetime for sure. Anyway, so again, good espresso tastes like, you know what, you know, once you start drinking good espresso, wow, this is different. This is very smooth. Okay, the first word come to my mind is a smooth. okay? Which means it's not bitter or sour. It should be smooth. So, so my morning routine is I usually have a couple sip of coffee, maybe one or two. And then I switch to, I save that. And then especially now, it's so hot out there. I'm gonna put some ice. Hold on here, let me get some ice. Put some ice water. I know you cannot see me, but I got my ice water here. So I like to make ice Americano. Okay, just like so. I know people like cold brew. I think cold brew takes too long to make. Okay, but with ice Americano, here we go. Let's try this. Man, perfect. Smooth. I mean, if you guys are like really into good coffee, kind of coffee flavor. I mean, again, coffee flavor can be very subjective, but kind of like whenever you drink, having a coffee candy, okay? I like the coffee candy, those hard candy. Whenever you start tasting that coffee candy, that coffee flavor. So I mean, this is what that coffee tastes like. Especially, good, medium to dark. And like kind of especially South America, like Brazil or Colombia. I mean, they have that really good dark, rich flavor. So, I mean, that's what I enjoy the most. And especially summertime, goodness. It's 100 degrees outside. Man, way too hot. Anyway, I'm gonna check one last time for the live chat this morning. Okay, got Peter, got Joey. Shout out to Joey as well. We got anyone thinks that Americano what? Is it ruins? Hold on, I'm gonna check it out. Espresso? I'm not sure. You know what? I mean, there's no bad. Hold on a second. It's a Sam Wong. I think it sounds like from Korea as well. Have you used a Gaza Classic Pro before? I did use a few times before I bought my Serbia, because the Gaza Classic Pro is 58 millimeter, just like Serbia. So they're great machine. Okay, can't complain those machine. But if you enjoy espresso, just the black coffee, a Gaza Classic Pro or Serbia is a better choice over the Breville Barista Express or Pro, because they are 58 millimeter. So this is 54. Okay. You're gonna put the same amount of coffee beans in it, but different design there. So it's completely different. Okay. And so this is a thermal block, and the Gaza Classic Pro and Rancheria Serbia use actually the rear boiler too. So it's completely different. The internally completely different there. Anyway, so this afternoon we're gonna be dialing Minion 0, okay? And tomorrow morning we're gonna compare 4 different coffee grinders, EK43, optional the P64. What else? DF64, and this one got 4 flat burr comparison, okay? And then I got very exciting news. Maybe I can show you guys, hopefully. I just got this, okay? I just got this last night. So this is the 64 millimeter cast burrs from SSP. So this is, I'm gonna be replacing one of my 64 millimeter. Actually, you know what? It'd be nice to have another grinder, okay? So we're gonna have a 3 grinder with 3 different SSP burr sets. It'd be fun to compare, but I'm gonna do, let me see what I can do, okay? Which means we're gonna have all 3 SSP burrs comparison man, you should be spectacular there. Okay, I'm gonna shout out to Joe to hook me up with this one. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna see you guys this afternoon for sure. Our afternoon session. I usually go live anywhere between 1 and 2, maybe 1 and 3. So make sure to look for that as well. So make sure to subscribe and press the bell notice so you don't miss the afternoon session today. I mean, yeah, it should be fun. Okay, it should be fun. I cannot wait for tomorrow. All right, I cannot wait for tomorrow's session because the EKA is 98 millimeter. And then this one here, Eureka Mignon 0. This is a 54, I think this is 54, all right? So this is a 54 millimeter. So we got the extreme as 98 and 54. So 98 is like double the size of burr sets. And the right in between, we have the 64 millimeter burrs. But this is not the regular 64 millimeters. So this is come from SSP, okay? SSP from actually my home country, my hometown too. And this, I forgot his name, but he actually designed this, make very precise, different cuts there. I mean, the coffee taste, fantastic. Okay, so we have all three different burr sets. Hold on, we got the Peter for the super chat. Hold on, Peter, shout out to Peter for super chat there. Who Peter asked me Patreon. Now I don't think I'm gonna do. I don't think I ever gonna do Patreon. I know we talk about in this channel. Yeah, I mean I like this. Okay, I like this format. It's a lot easier. I mean I already have Instagram. I have the Discord. Hey Peter, if you haven't, make sure you follow me on Discord too. Okay, Discord as well. So Discord is like another platform, but really casual. Okay, and if you are interested, Peter, you already might be on the Discord too, but I'm not sure about. If you need a link, message me on my Instagram. I'm gonna send you the link. So we got the Discord, and then we have obviously we got the YouTube live. So yeah, maybe someday, but not anytime soon. Plus, I already have a lot of people start the Patreon, so people can support them to buy some more coffee gears. So do a lot of reviews, but I mean, the fact is I already have enough gear, so you know, I don't need that. You know, I don't need it right now, but someday, who knows? Okay, who knows there. So anyway, so you should be a lot of fun. Okay, you should be a lot of fun tomorrow, and I'm very excited because so we got the SSP, but my EK43 has a 98 millimeter, but that's just a stock burr. It's nothing special about their burr. Okay, don't get me wrong, they're amazing, but they got 98 just stock burrs. So now we have a SSP for 64 millimeter. So this is also stock burrs as well. I'm pretty sure this is 54. Okay, 52 or 54. Could be 58, I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna find that for you before this afternoon session. And we are going to be using the same coffee beans all week. We're gonna be head to head tomorrow. So this coffee I'm using, the Ethiopia, is pretty old. It's last April, roasted on last April. So we got May, June. It's almost 2 month old coffee beans. The reason why I'm using that coffee beans, because I want to try is how good performs with the old coffee beans. Because since we are going to be using the same coffee beans with 4 different grinder, is there any taste difference? I don't know. Big price difference though. So Eureka Mignon 0, they're planning on selling in this country for around $400 range there. I'm not quite sure exactly, but around 400. Okay, and the DF64, Joe from Espresso Outlet is selling around 450 bucks. Okay, 450. So you got 400, 450, and the SSP, you can buy that. Okay, for DF64 because they're all 64 millimeter family. So you got 450 plus, let's say 200 bucks for the SSP. So now you're at 650. And the optional has a 64 millimeter as well, but they're like 15 to 1700 bucks, depending on the birds get. So you got the 400, you got the 650 with the F64. Now we have a $1,700 grinder with the optional EK43. Depending on where you go, I think Joe is selling around like 2,800, could be 3,000. Because we got the $3,000 coffee grinder versus, let's say, 400. Huge difference in price range. Okay. And then we are going to head tomorrow morning. Yeah, I cannot wait. Okay, I cannot wait to, trying to compare, and is that really worth the money buying this high-end grinder? Okay, so, and then next week. So now we have the cast burrs. So next week we are going to compare SSP high uniformity, multi-purpose, and cast burrs. So all three. Okay, and let's find out which one is a. It's not. I don't know. I don't want to say better. They're all different. Okay, they're all different. So kind of like which burrs has. We're gonna talk about it. Okay, we're gonna talk about the different burrs and yeah. So hopefully, after you guys watching this, and give you guys a better information to whatever you guys want to purchase. Okay, give you that kind of like the live view of the product review. Okay. Sometimes whatever you watch an edited video, you don't get the true feel of the feel like using it, but at least you get to see it live. You get to see the good and the bad. Okay. All right. Before I go, I'm gonna check out my last time. Again, I'm gonna big shout out to Peter for the super chat there. Hold on a second here. Scale Town. Oh yes, the Scale Town media is a Kyle. So Kyle got his Patreon money to money to purchase his Slayer. Yeah, I mean, good for him though. If you don't know who Kyle is another YouTuber. He just got a Slayer, white one. Yeah, it looks amazing. Okay, and then Rain asked me, can you compare the noise level? Yes, let's do that. Okay, let's check out the noise level. I think there's an app for that as well. I think I'm gonna find the app on my iPhone app. Okay, so Junior asking blind taste. Actually, I don't know. I mean, I think the reason why. So this is, I'm gonna be comparing 4 different grinder. So because in past I did the blind taste. If something like head to head, but for tomorrow I'm just gonna just pull the shot, and then I'm going to just talk about it. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do 2 at a time. Okay. Maybe we might do blind taste. Okay, I'm just gonna switch around. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, because I have an exact same cup as well. So yeah, we're gonna do, let's do blind taste tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, let's do that tomorrow. It should be fun. Let's see here. I think we are pretty good this morning. All right. Okay. If you guys are around this afternoon, join me for my afternoon session. So we're gonna be dialing with the Eureka Mignon 0. Okay. And then get ready for tomorrow. All right. See you guys this afternoon.